All right, this is Dr. Martin Kellerman again. I'm on to part two of my talk on cancer and diabetes and all the other human diseases, which are basically diet caused. Most human diseases are diet caused, as contrary to what the medical profession said. Now, this is a great article I just found recently in this magazine. You all heard of Dr. Oz and Dr. Rosen? They're on. And here's an article, Switching to a Vegetarian Diet. And if you want copies of this, I'll be glad to make copies and send it to you if you want to request it from me. But this is the first time I've seen this in writing from these two men on a really great doctors doing a lot of great things on the importance of a plant-based diet. Okay, now then, they're lately in the medical profession, they have tried to push this operations on your stomach, barometric medicine, where they put lap bands on your stomach to help you lose weight, or they take the bottom of the stomach and move it to the top, and do all kinds of crazy things, claiming this will make you healthier and lose weight, and you're really putting your life in jeopardy. You need that digestive system to work properly to stay healthy, and there are better ways to lose weight than and stay healthy. There are so many great programs out now, and so this was an ad here from one of their programs in the local magazine here in Hawaii, West Hawaii today, and encouraging people to go to this Queen Medical Center to get their stomach operated on. So I don't recommend it, and you're crazy if you do it, and you could possibly shorten your life and not be able to digest your food properly. They tell you you just need to take some digestive pills. Well, that's bullshit. At any rate, if you want to put your life in jeopardy and shorten your life, get one of those operations. Okay, now let me get down to the next thing. Let me get down to the digestive system. This is a picture here of a typical carnivore. It's designed to eat meat, whether it's a picture of a dog, but it can be a lion, tiger, all the rest of it. Now, they have the teeth and the digestive system to eat meat. It's designed to eat the flesh of a dead animal and then get it through the digestive system as fast as possible and out the other end. If you've ever fed a dog, you usually in the evening, by the morning, he's ready to poop. It takes us a lot longer. If we have breakfast, we usually won't poop until that evening or the next morning, because our digestive system is designed to work a lot slower to get the nutrients from the food. Now then, we'll get to red meat. Red meat is one of the worst things you can put in your stomach. Anything from the flesh of a dead animal, especially meat. This is a picture here of a typical steak, and here is another picture I got from the Heart Association. Types of food that will cause heart disease, arteriosclerosis. All these foods are extremely fatty and will clog up your arteries. This is an excellent picture I also got from the American Heart Association. Here's a normal healthy diet, and here's an artery, if any, which is your typical American, where you have arteriosclerosis, and it's fat and other the fat and sugar, salts, other deposits in the arteries. And what happens is it just takes a small piece of the one on the right for that to break off and stop the blood to the heart, and you have a heart attack, or stop the blood to the brain and you'll have a stroke. And most American male and female, all of us over 50, our veins are just, and it's showing up a lot early. Even college students now who go eat the McDonald's and the pizza, and this is what their arteries are look like, and heart attacks are showing up in an earlier and earlier age. All right, now this is very interesting. For a while there, back in the one of the editors of the LA Times was a vegetarian, and this was back in the early 2000s, and I think think this article is from 2012, the LA Times, but he went out and purchased. They went out and purchased red meat and chicken, from fish from a sampling of local supermarkets in Los Angeles, and they couldn't find any meat that didn't have some kind of harmful bacteria in there. And if you want a copy of this, I'll be glad to send it to you. Now, this is another article from the LA Times, which I really like, and about antibiotics that are fed to livestock. In other words, the consumption. This was back in 2002, I think, but 3.1 million kilograms of antibiotics were given to human use, but for animals and livestock, it's 13.1 million kilograms were given to cattle and other farm animals that were raised to be slaughtered for meat. So one reason why we have immunity from a lot of these antibiotics don't work, because we're getting from eating the meat. Now, this is I'm going to cover a series of articles from this is a particular article from Consumers Reports. How safe is your beef? This is October 2015, and where they did a study, and they had a hard time finding safe meat that didn't have some sort of harmful bacteria in it. So then again, if you want a copy, I'll be glad to mail it to you. But they had a hard time finding safe meat. And here's another very good, excellent article here from the LA Times. Is red meat have a bad name, which is justified? Same thing, saying the same thing. And here's another excellent article here that on food safety, warning about all the hot dogs and all the processed food. They have chemicals and things in there that are quite harmful and can cause cancer. Here's another article that I found on meat. Also, hot dogs can wreck your health from all the chemicals and so on that are used to process hot dogs. Now then, this is an article here from our local newspaper here in Hawaii. A virus is killing baby pigs in the U.S., but they said, this meat is perfectly safe. Humans won't get it. Rise after virus kills pigs. Well, I say that's bullshit. If pigs will get the virus, I'm sure it'll get the same humans will get it. Starts the effect found in. Oh yeah, this is another excellent article from the LA Times. Fowl starts affecting found in feedlots, about all these viruses and so on that bacteria that the animals pick up from feedlots before they're taken to slaughter, from the LA Times. From 11/17/2006. Any rate. So anyway, I've on. I've found articles, confirming this here. I have all kinds of articles here on red meat and eggs and so on that proven studies that will cause cancer. Not only that, these feedlots are causing a tremendous amount of cancer, and the inhumane way they treat these animals before they slaughter. This is an article here from PETA. The same thing. Now then, I could go on to chicken. Think people, it's okay to eat chicken. Here's an article, Consumers Reports, from 2007 January, where they went out shopping for chicken, and they couldn't find any safe chicken that didn't have some kind of harmful bacteria. And then we go on over here. Here's another article, Consumers Reports, June 2013, on turkey, where they couldn't find any safe turkey that didn't have some kind of harmful bacteria or something in it. Transferred to you. Here's another article here. Finally, the FDA admits that nearly over 7% of U.S. chickens contain cancer-causing arsenic. So here's another Consumers Report series of articles. Is your chicken safe to eat? This is from February 2014. A great series of articles. They couldn't find any safe, very difficult time finding safe chicken. And then here's even Mother Jones, a very liberal magazine. What you don't know about factory farms and ag could kill you. So they're a very liberal magazine, and they say the same thing about these factory farms and so on, and the antibiotics and the things that are fed to them.